Hi everyone, Azita Sach here, and today's lesson is lesson number 4 in emotional alphabet, which is about how our body can tell us very valuable information for us to be able to control our emotions and our thoughts. So the lesson is that our body knows. Our body is like a major signal for us to predict that the emotional thunderstorm is coming, the emotional earthquake is coming, and for us to be able to identify it, predict it like a weatherman, and respond to it so it does not overwhelm us. All right. So, how does our body tell us? We have physiological responses towards a stimuli. I am going to talk about what I talked about in previous lessons in emotional alphabet, which is if this is a situation, the situation creates series of emotions, series of thoughts, series of body sensations, physiological responses, somatic responses, all of them the same thing, and certain behaviors. As I talked to you talked about previous lessons, all of these are connected. If we change one, we change the other. Now, today we are going to talk about how the emotions and the body sensations are related, and how identifying the body sensation can help us, like a weatherman, to predict the information that comes from our body, to predict and protect ourselves from being overwhelmed, meaning to change and design our behavior to help the emotions go down and for us to be able to think coherently. All right. So, what are the signals of the body? The signals are our breathing pattern, our muscle tensions, and all the sensations in our body. Like, for instance, if there is anger, I might experience sweating. I might experience heat in my face. I might experience tension in my chest. You have to know the body sensation is based on that particular emotion and is different from one person to another. What does that mean? It means that when I'm feeling angry or anxious, I might have this hyper arousal, meaning everything gets activated. My blood pressure goes up, my heartbeat increases, my muscles tense up, and I am getting ready to fight or flight. Versus some emotions like sadness is completely opposite. Everything goes down. We have a hypoarousal, underarousal. So it means possibly the pressure is low or maybe normal, or everything is in like loose state, the muscles are loose, no tension necessarily, sense of tiredness, everything is droopy. So these are the body sensations. Okay, so number 2 was to know your own signals. For instance, I might have tightness in my throat or in my chest, and that tightness is telling me that the anger is coming. I might feel pressure in my face, and I might feel extreme tension in my jaw or in my hands. Another person might feel similar things, but maybe pressure in his stomach or in his legs. So you, as a weatherman, you have this template of your body and the body is reporting to you. So you have to understand its codes. And the sooner you identify, the sooner you can control that thunderstorm, that earthquake, or the volcanic explosion. Okay? So the step number 1 is to understand your body's response, like the weatherman understands the changes of the environment. Step number 2 is to react to them quickly. Imagine there is an earthquake coming and we can't decode the earthquake. We are not having awareness about it. If we respond later, the earthquake hits. But if we understand the signals of it, we can do something about it. Okay? Now, step number 3 is, so basically step number 1, having awareness about our body reaction. I get tense in my throat, so it means I am getting angry. Anger, the tornado of anger is hitting me soon. And step number 2 is understand and respond to it very quickly. Catch it extremely quickly, and that comes with practice. Step number 3 is verbalize it. It's like the announcing. Tornado is coming, earthquake is coming, it's coming. So you tell yourself, I am getting angry, I am getting sad, I am getting jealous. You are like a weatherman reporting it to your own self. It's like, boom, boom, boom. It's coming. I am getting there. I am getting there. I'm sensing it in my body. Okay? So, step number 4 is detach yourself from the situation as much as possible. Again, I use the example of earthquake. Imagine there is an earthquake coming. You don't just stand there under something extremely fragile like a huge chandelier and just wait there and say, earthquake is coming, earthquake is coming. No, you don't do that. You go somewhere else. You detach yourself. You find a refuge somewhere else. Okay? Then that brings me to the step number 5, which is your refuge place, your hiding place, your safe place is to go to your body, and your tool is with your breath. You go to your body with your breath. Now, this is what I call be a tourist in the land of your body, in the country of your body. You go there with your flashlight, which is your breath, to look at what is tense, and you breathe into that area of tension, and with your breath out, you release the tension. All right, so like earthquake is coming, you go and find refuge somewhere with emotion that is getting overwhelmed. It's coming. You go to your body with your breath. And this is a very specific breathing. You don't go into your body with panting. You go in with deliberate breathing style, which is extremely slow and extremely deep as much as possible. Meanwhile, that you're announcing to yourself that the emotion is coming. Okay? So I'm going to demonstrate to you how that breathing should look like. You go as much as possible with the abdomen, breathing from your abdomen. So you breathe in deep, you hold, and you breathe out slowly in steps. All right? So this is how it looks like. I'm holding to even make it slower, and slowly in steps I am breathing out. So we are in the land of our body, and we notice that the muscle is tense, and we breathe into that muscle with the life that oxygen is bringing, and visualizing the muscle relaxing, and then slowly give the tension out. I might bring another YouTube on the breathing exercise so you can see it. It would be like a visualization of how to breathe. But for now, I'm just going to say it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for you to understand how to use the technique, this knowledge of going inside your body, using your body for emotion regulation. All right. So, to wrap up, we have to know that our body is a great signal of emotional overload we're gonna have, of the emotional thunderstorm, earthquake, and volcanic eruption. We are the weatherman to identify that changes in the body of the environment and then report it to ourselves and then find refuge. The refuge is through the breath, breathing in and out to the area that is tensed up, to quiet down that hyper arousal. I hope you liked it, and I hope you enjoyed this series, and I hope you watch others. I will be on Instagram Live Monday mornings 11 a.m. Los Angeles time at Azita Sach 2020. You can join me for any questions you might have. Have a blessed week, and I talk to you next week. Bye bye.